for Pride Month, we're gonna have the first ever 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄 Fashion Congress.
Wow!
Yes, so I am gathering all of the fashion designers from 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄 to work with me, so we can also work with local weavers, and we're gonna have a beautiful fashion show in September. And then after that, we'll also have Miss Universe Philippines 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄.
Wow!
And under your leadership
Yes.
also.
Wow!
Nice.
Bongga!
Why, separate pa yung Naic sa 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄 franchise?
Because I want Naic to shine. I want Naic to shine because I'm from Naic. So, syempre, special sila to me. But I also love 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄. So, if I can have both, if I can send two beautiful young girls, then why not? Diba? Why does it have to be one if I can send two?
Sino po nag-push for the Miss Universe franchise?
Well, actually, what happened? They approached me. They actually approached me. When did they approach me? After Reyna ng Turismo. It was after Reyna ng Turismo that they approached me, and we were invited by BBM and our First Lady to go to Malacanang during Pride Month, celebrating our LGBT community. That's when I met the Miss Universe organization, and then they approached me for 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄. And I thought about it for many months because I didn't want to enter without being fully committed. So when I knew I could fully commit, go. And so I'm starting with Naic. And then once we do Miss Universe Philippines 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄, which will be in 2025, January.
2025?
Yes, it will be here in Naic.
Wow.
Yes.
So by 2025, two franchise.
Yes.
And separate pageants.
Yes.
Separate pa rin.
By 2025, it will be one big pageant for Miss Universe Philippines 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄. We'll do a separate screening for Naic. But then we're gonna send two girls to the national pageant. So one Naic.
Alright, so what made you decide na i-accept nung in-offer sa inyo?
Because Miss Universe is changing. It's more diverse now. Women can be bigger, they can be smaller, they can be married. So that's attractive to me because I started with Reyna ng Turismo. The reason why I created Reyna ng Turismo was to promote our diversity, right? As people, as humans. So the fact that Miss Universe is like that was appealing, and I thought, we have so much talent here in 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄 that I would like to promote. And it's not just here through pageantry, it's also the artists, the local business owners, our coffee makers. There are many sectors and industries that I am currently, kind of igniting to be more active with me, to promote 𝐓𝐑𝐔𝐄. Because it shouldn't stop just with pageantry. It should keep going. We have to keep going, we have to keep moving, we have to keep inspiring the younger generation. So if I don't do anything, right, then nothing's gonna happen. So I'm just moving, trying to be as active as possible so that young women also can see that they can be like me. They can be very active and influence people in a very good way. And I think Miss Universe, because it's not, I used to be against pageants before. I used to think it was restricting and chauvinistic, and I thought women were being treated like objects. But nowadays it's different. They can have a voice and they can show themselves, be proud, even if they don't have the measurements that were the standard back in the day. So now we're more empowering. Yes, we're empowering any form. Even if it's not the standard beauty, you could be however you are, but if you're a woman of character, of substance, then why can't you show yourself and be part of a pageant? So that's what I was telling them here. Of course, it's not, we're trying to open that idea and invite younger girls that not to be shy, not to be scared, because they don't have to be the standard 6-footer na sobrang payat. As long as they have an advocacy, they care about something, they want to be heard, they have an advocacy that they want to share, then join there. So I'm just not limiting ourselves to anything.
Miss Jacinta, congratulations
Thank you.
for the successful media presentation and searching of your candidates. So my question is, did you also apply the new rules of the Miss Universe organization, which is they accept married women?
Yes, yes, yes.
So you have a candidate.
We don't have an applicant that's married, right? Yeah. So wala kang nag-try o naglakas loob to join this first one.
There's single mom. One single.
One is a single mom. Yes.
How about for the transgender?
I want to open that. Of course, I want to open that. But in the Philippines, because it's not yet,
Fully recognized.
yes, fully recognized.
Yes, separate batch.
That's why we have a separate pageant for that. I wanted it to be one, honestly. That's less cost for me, but but I can't, So I don't make the rules, but I'm happy that there are new rules, and we're participating with that. We're cooperating because it's forward thinking, and we like that. So as long as they haven't allowed us to bring transgenders in, we won't. But once they do, we will. And I'll be happy to have all kinds of genders join.
So as a regional director of Miss Universe Philippines, Naic, what are you looking for in a leader?
I'm just a woman of substance and a woman of character. Somebody strong, someone... Kasi ang kapitenyo, matapang. Diba? So, kailangan malakas yung loob niya, malakas yung dating niya. At may pakialam talaga siya sa advocacy niya. Like, legit. I wanted to be an actual person who does what she says she does. It's not just, I need to think about an advocacy and then I'm gonna say that. It actually has to be someone who lives it, who lives her advocacy, who believes in her advocacy.
So what can we expect sa finals mo?
Bongga! Masabog naman! Of course. It's always gonna be a beautiful spectacle for...
And of course, Miss Shamsi will also attend.
Yes, of course.
And Beatriz, Luigi.
Yes. And San Panlilio. So we have those three queens, and we're very proud because San Panlilio is from Cavite, which will be with us. They'll be here, for the contract signing also on January 21. Our Reina ng Turismo Queens will be involved for the pre-pageant also. So, we're just trying to create a community of love, diversity, support for one another. And to show the younger generation not to be afraid of who they are. That they can just be who they are and show everyone, and it doesn't matter because we're all human. We all just have to be kind and care about other things other than ourselves. Diba? Yun lang, outward thinking. That's what I want to promote also. That there's so much more to life than just thinking inward and just about ourselves. There's so many causes that we can join, advocacies that we can promote, and so many ways that we can help our fellow Filipinos.
Ano yung message or ang tawag dito, payo or advice ni Shamsi for handling Miss Universe Philippines na?
She hasn't given me advice yet, actually. So we're treading unfamiliar waters right now. So this is our first ever. I'm experiencing it for the first time. Obviously, my very first experience in pageantry was through Reina ng Turismo Cavite. So that was madugo kasi, di ba, LGBT community. I had to get the support of the mayors, and it was through Cavite. So this is actually a little bit smaller, but there's gonna be more focus on each candidate. But it'll be a beautiful, crisp show. And we'll just make it as fun and entertaining as possible. I think I'm actually excited to meet Miss Shamsi because I think I can learn a lot from her. Because it's my first time being a franchise owner, accredited partner. I think I'm gonna learn a lot from this first pageant for Miss Universe, and I'm just excited because it's Naic. It really means a lot to me because my ancestors are from here, from my lola's side, and my lola's my best friend. I live in her ancestral house now. I restored it. So everything is meaningful. That's why I'm proud. I'm a proud Naicqueña. I'm proud to represent, and I'm proud to find girls that are willing to represent Naic as well, and to be future leaders of the younger generation.
Ma'am, isa sa inaabangan sa pageant is yung crown. Meron na po ba tayong crown maker? I believe he's also from Cavite.
Yes, meron na tayong crown maker, but it will be a surprise. Of course,
Okay.
we'll reveal it during the coronation, right?
Oh, I see.
Ma'am Jacinta, aside from winning the crown, what are the perks of the winner?
Well, first of all, they get to represent Naic, they get to represent Cavite. We've never had this kind of pageant before, parang it was always appointed in the past. So I think that exposure is really, really beneficial for the candidates, also for their advocacies. And we'll be supporting them. The winner, will be supporting the winner when she joins the national pageant. Everything, all the trainings, all the self-development trainings, all the rampa trainings, the pasarela, question and answer, her outfits, will be supporting her 100%.
Will she also wearing Caviteño design?
Yes, yes.
Or
So
creations?
that's my goal for this year, is that for every actually yes, Albanzon, who is a Naicqueño, he was here earlier. He designed the swimsuit, he designed the production number outfit, and the long gown for the coronation night. So we got a local Naicqueño designer to be their designer for Miss Universe Naic. So we're really excited about that because we want to activate that community also. That's why I told you about the Cavite Fashion Congress. So moving forward, for Reina ng Turismo Cavite, we'll also be using all of those designers from Fashion Designers Circle Cavite. They're called FDCC. So this group of designers will be in charge of dressing our Reina ng Turismo queens for their long gowns, and also for Miss Universe Philippines Cavite. And then we'll have a big fashion show in September. So I hope you can be there with us.
Sure.
When ang fashion show po?
September.
September.
Yes, so we're launching Cavite Fashion Congress because it's we're launching it with a fashion show, but the main goal, the big picture, is actually to basically pair designers with weavers, because our weaving community is dying. So we want to attract the younger generation to keep the tradition alive. So we have to start with a fashion show so they can see that it's possible. And we have to teach them how. It's going to be a mentorship program with Judge Buren. He was a judge in Reina ng Turismo Cavite. He's a well-known fashion designer in Manila. And he actually works already with local weavers from Intang. So he can show the designers here in Cavite how he does it. And basically, we're going to create our own identity as Cavite designers and unite all of them.
Alright, so for the winners ng Miss Universe Night, ano yung mga main duties and responsibilities nila sa organization?
Well, it's gonna be, representing Cavite well. I just want to make sure that they're trained well, first of all, so that when they represent, they know who they are, they know what they stand for. The main duties are basically what do they do, right? It's the promotion of where they come from, the promotion of being a Filipina, it's the promotion of their advocacy, and anything else that we can do creatively, partner with different organizations, brands that are also in line with what we want to promote. Then we'll do that. Nothing is set in stone. We just want to find someone that can represent the Caviteños well and Naicqueños.
Ma'am, how do you see the MPPH Naic in 5 years? What is your long-term goal for this project?
I want the women to join. I want those women to join, to be diverse. I want to see different kinds of women. Not just pageant girls, who've already done it. I want to see moms, wives, different kinds of women that are really fighting for something, that really care about something. obviously we're just starting, you know. The landscape, the pageantry landscape is kind of still the same, but we want to see some change. You know, obviously it's nice to see somebody with the beauty standard that we're used to. But it's also refreshing to see someone that cares about something that we could all learn from also. To open our eyes to bigger things other than just beauty and the physical. So hopefully in 5 years, you know, a good mix of different kinds of women and genders.
Feelings like our viewers, of course, to support the Miss Universe Philippines Naic.
But before that, message to all the candidates.
So to all the Miss Universe Philippines candidates, girls, you got this. I support you 100%. Let's represent our beautiful hometown, Naic, with all the best that we have. I know that your beauty and your brains and everything that you're fighting for, all your advocacies, will shine through on Coronation night, and we will be making it the most beautiful spectacle you've ever seen in Naic. So I invite all our viewers, also all of the supporters of Miss Universe Philippines, to support the very first ever Miss Universe Philippines Naic.
And also your social media, right?
Oh yeah, please follow our official social media page, Miss Universe Philippines Naic.
What is the final?
January 21.
Preliminary.
The pre-pageant is January 19 in Torres Farm. And then the finals, January 21, Naic Town. Yes.